Putem să începem. Zorko, thank you again for being with us today, and good luck with the presentation. At the end, we have the Q&A session, so don't forget, don't leave us. I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Hrvo. You can call me Zorko, and I work as a senior WhatsApp consultant at Infobip for Europe, Africa, and Middle East. And I'm very glad to be here. Unfortunately, I'll present in English, but don't worry about it. If you missed something or you didn't understand me, please use the question, and we will address all those questions at the end. So how I structured this presentation is to, very quickly about Infobip, 2 minutes, and then talk about the possibilities of a channel in terms of the use cases, some of the success stories, and the impact that the channel had on multiple businesses around the world, but especially in the region that I work into. So, as the title slide says, is the business growth opportunities in all this new conversational era that we all live in via WhatsApp business. So, about Infobip. Probably not that well-known brand in Romania, but globally we have definitely showed our footprint. Number one global cloud communication platform. More or less, you all received some messages to our platform, especially those big brands like Uber, like Google, like Microsoft, and others. Receiving some messages. It's probably Infobip behind those brands standing, and you can see our global footprint. It's maybe not seen in details, but all the orange ones where our offices are. And you can see, I would say that you recognize more or less all the brands that we have put here in from our customer base, where we do communications channels for them and automatization. But also we work through many partnerships. And this is why, for example, we can even talk about WhatsApp Business, because we are partnering with Meta and being there one of their strategic partners. On the bottom, it's more or less is the how our platform operate through the integrations, through the people on the ground, through our workforce, but also through the data and the capabilities of the platform. The data centers globally, so we can, work through the regulations of all the local regulations of the different parts of the world. But also what we are proud of is number of our direct operator connectivity and direct agreements worldwide, but also the capabilities of our platform. You can see the numbers here, more than 22 billion interactions that we do or in the month basis. This is even, let's say, the stats from the end of last year, so it's even more now. And you can see, and because we talk about Black Friday, we also are proud of our platform during the Black Fridays, where for several years running, we didn't have any issues with the platform. And when we process more than 80,000 transactions per second. And as promised, that's it about Infobip. And let's focus on what is the idea of this session. 530 billion. It's not a typo. It's not zero added by mistake. This is the number of interactions that Infobip platform processed last year. And three, key trends connected to digital channels are observed by us and our analysts is that conversation experience it's not even a trend. It sends trend growth, but it's definitely already here. And the businesses that are utilizing these options are getting ahead of their competitors. Rise of the genetic AI, for sure. AI is also not a buzzword anymore, but structurally using it, this is a lot of work. And then having the partners who has incorporated the AI in the products like InfoWebDate and has it at your fingertips without having full teams that are working on it is a way to go. And then WhatsApp or WhatsApp Business is a top channel for end-to-end customer experience journeys. This is something that is happening for a couple of years running. And talking about the Romanian market, we definitely see there is still a lot of potential, a lot of untapped potential, how to utilize this channel to reach the customers and prove the business results. Because the power of WhatsApp. I can talk from my perspective or from my side is that I hate calls. I need to do texting, that even, voice messages are not my thing. And different researchers find out that more than 90% of customers prefer text messages or phone calls. And to have that seamless experience where you can reach out to the business via text instead of the calling or physically going there. Let's say bank. I hate going to the bank and I never want to go there. And if I can sort out my needs with it online, I'm happy. I'm a happy customer. And almost 90% of are similar to myself, which we prefer for seamless customer experience, and it's connected with texting rather than doing it online on the phone rather than calling or going physically somewhere. And then the open rate on WhatsApp, we use it daily. It's for a big part of the world is the primary channel. And here on this picture of the world, you can see where is the WhatsApp dominant as a channel. And on other markets, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It definitely does, but there are some other channels that maybe has the priority. What also it's important to say that this picture in a way or this coverage, it's already, it's changing very quickly. There are potentially new channels that are on the rise, but at the same time, WhatsApp is still dominant and will remain the dominant channel. And as already mentioned, untapped potential for still many markets, especially in the Europe. So WhatsApp Business is now a primary channel in a lot of Middle Eastern countries, in Latin America countries and India. And while Europe, the whole of Europe, even including the Western Europe, in the business sense, still didn't, utilize all of the potential. And you can see even, the 60% is the growth that we are seeing year on year of utilization of this channel to our customers. And customers wouldn't pay it because it's the channel of choice, not a need. Maybe in Middle East is already a need, and that they are willing to use it, utilize it because it's giving them the results. So, as it says here, the same look as it feel as a person to person. So meaning it has the same looks as you are talking between each other or your family or friends, having that chat experience back and forth. What is adding on top is some brand visuality, because every business that wants to be successful on the channel, it's also going through the verification to get this green check mark. So the customers are confident this is really that the business that is representing it really speaking with them. So we have verified sender. The messages are encrypted end to end, meaning that you also the communication is secure. It has this native two-way communication, as mentioned. As you are chatting with your friends or family, the same thing is possibility when chatting with the business. And then let's say compare it to the SMS. It has the rich functionalities. You can share videos, you can share documents, GIFs, carousels, and similar. But also even the reporting, the basic reporting on it is much better because you also have a seen status, not only the delivered for the message. So you also can know if the people not only got the message, but if the people have seen it. And because of it, the channel can be utilized at the multiple steps of the customer journey. If we're talking about awareness of a pre-sale, consideration, but also care and retention and having that returning customer. At every step of the customer journey, you can utilize it in the different use cases. Just a second. Apologies, the joys of working at home and the kids crying in the background. So apologies about that. So talking about the customer steps and the journeys. After that, we are starting with some of the use cases and examples. But just to see here is like it's infinite loop. So it's never ending. So you can always you care in the retention stage, but you want to engage with the customer. So he got awareness about the brand again considering the purchase and similar. So we can talk about transactional messaging itself. So maybe the focus here is the marketing, but it has the case popularity. And I have one example of utilizing the delivery or OTPs because it's sometimes lower the cost of acquisition of the customer, and it has the better conversion rates than the standard channels. But also it has that engagement factor, the hyper personalization, which is definitely again a buzzword, but it doesn't need to be a buzzword anymore. The capabilities of combining the channels with it and having the failover capabilities, and then have the conversational AI on top. I think that things on the left side, this is what you all know, and that you work with our partner here. This is on the ads end. This is the meta family of channels and the different type of the ads that you can run. Is it the Facebook? Is it the story, Instagram story on Instagram post? What's the beauty of the WhatsApp? Because WhatsApp is a meta channel, and it's still what they call the part of family of their channels. And there is the possibility that when you pause the ad to lead the customer through the WhatsApp, let's say instead of the web or the web store or the app store or similar. Why would you do that? Depends on the use case, but maybe you want to enhance the experience, provide them some additional information from the user, engage with it to get more likely to become a paying customer. And there is a ready integration that Meta offers and absolutely available to Info platform where you can lead the customers there on a WhatsApp and have this two-way conversation, or it can be used for a lead generation to collect additional information from the customer, because WhatsApp as a channel, it works based on a phone number. You need to have a phone number of the user to send them the message. So if you want to utilize direct marketing over the channel, is the case, do you have a phone number of the user or not? If you don't have it and you have this engine, special lead generation engine from the ads that you are leading them to your website, to your e-commerce store, maybe to the app store, is what you're usually missing from the customer is their phone number. And when you are leading the customer to the WhatsApp, immediately, as soon as they send the initial message, you already collected their phone number. So doing that re-engagement, or let's say utilizing mid to low funnel direct contact, it's much easier from. Now, this is the example how this can work in practice. So on the left side, you see the ad. People see the ad on a Facebook. And you can see on the bottom of the ad, it says send message with a WhatsApp icon. That means if the person clicks on it, it will lead them to WhatsApp, to the channel. And how it's usually done is you open it with a predefined message and the user just need to click send. And now, how the experience will look like, this is all, adjustable and it can be. But in here, this example, it's automated reply from the business. And let's say this is a custom plan. And then you ask, let's say, all of those questions, gender, age, habits, and similar through this part of the channel. To give them, let's say, the offer like we can help you 3-month subscription plan. This is the cost, and it's potentially more likely for the customer to buy. What's also the difference? When you click on it in the Facebook and lead to the web, you have that open not in the browser but in the web view inside the app, and it's more or less impossible to revisit that link or the chat afterwards because you close it and you continue scrolling. Well, with the WhatsApp, it stays in the chat. So even for the customers revisiting it, it's much easier than online. But also direct marketing. When you have a number contact from the user and they opted in to receive the promotional notification from your brand, having that direct personalized offers, recommendations. Here is the example of a carousel, where at the right moment, they can really impact. We talk about Black Friday. It's around the corner. And most of the businesses run special promotions through it. If you have the base of your loyal customers, or let's say that are subscribed to receive a notification from the business, sending them this kind of direct marketing offer can really boost the sales during the day or a week or a month, depending how are you running the Black Friday. But also, there is more advanced options using the chatbots. Is it for a customer support use case or getting that interactive with the businesses? It's like here, example, it's about beverage company sharing more information about it, sharing the links to download the app, get more interaction with it. But it's in here example is how to utilize the app, but guide them through the installation and registration. Just one of the ideas. If it's not in your business, you have nothing to do with it, don't worry. We're just sharing the examples here. But this is just shows you the option and the potential of it. It doesn't need to be nuclear physics, and it may look complicated, but this is why you are not doing it alone. You are not going to Meta, hey, I want to utilize this channel, and you have no idea how does it work, how to integrate, how to connect, maybe not even know what kind of use cases are allowed or not. This is why you have Info and Sinaps to help you with it. Or, re-engagement. You want, you have customer maybe registered, maybe purchased once, and you never heard from it anymore. But you have a contact. You want to re-engage, offer them something to return to you. Definitely, with this kind of reminders and personalized direct messages, you can get more from your customers. And in a way, this is what is all about: how to improve the value of your digital investments. Already investing in the ads. This is just show you the what is add on what you're already spending. So ads that click to WhatsApp, but also direct marketing messages, because it can work from a different parts of the funnel. So ads that click to WhatsApp is top of the funnel, but it needs to make sense. If it's already working for you perfectly and you're in that engine of the meta works how you imagine, and you're getting enough leads there, that's completely fine. Maybe it's not worth to change it. You can try to do some A/B testing between some of the ads that lead to WhatsApp and some of the ads that continue leading to the web. That's completely fine. But you also have, let's say, going to the mid to the low funnel, where direct messages and the WhatsApp really shows its power. You can really get more from it, expand the awareness of the business, optimize ad delivery. This works in a way which depends on the market, and for Europe and GDPR, then depends if the country is in the European Union or not. But Meta also has the possibility, if you're running ads that click to WhatsApp, to feed back that information back to Meta, so they can even better target the audience for the next campaigns that you are running. And this is how you are optimizing the insights of who is clicking on the ad and leading to WhatsApp, to get even more from it later on. Drive discovery and demand. For sure, getting more conversational customers, getting something new, something interesting, especially on the market like Romania, where it's already mentioned untapped potential, which can differentiate the brand from the competitors. And what is really important, also measure results. As it click to WhatsApp, we have the integration with the Meta Facebook Business Manager. And if you are running this option, you enhance the analytics that you have there. So instead of only seeing the number of views and clicks on the ads, you can run additional events that are happening through WhatsApp to get a better understanding what is the ROI on the investment. While at the same time, marketing messages are a direct marketing channel, more personalized for the users. With those, you have delivery, you have the clicks on it. It's another set of the metrics that you can track how your spend is impacting the business results. If we have more or less marketers here in the room on this webinar, ROIs and ROAS and similar abbreviations of the returns that you need to prove to your management that the money that you are spending on the different types of marketing is providing the value, and sometimes missing the key metrics. This can definitely make it more valuable, because end of the day, we all want to succeed in what we do, and utilizing this option which are available can definitely improve all of that. Now, I want to show you the real life example and real life results that we have at the Tapsil Holding. They are a retailer from the Middle East. And last year, they started doing the personalized campaigns and having interactive options on a WhatsApp. And you can see the ROIs and the results they are getting. Of course, it's one of the best results. This is why we are showcasing them here, and they allow us to do it. But 29 times ROI on the campaigns, definitely, I would say a very good result. And even more ROI on the campaigns run on the website. And then the open rates. And the campaigns running on the website means that you're on a web and that you are led to the WhatsApp and getting more information on the chat. Optimized customer acquisition cost. As mentioned, this is not a marketing use case, but this is also showing, let's say, the power of the platform. Authentication messages, or the OTPs that we all know it. More or less you receive it via email or via SMS, depending on the brand. But utilizing this channel can also improve a lot of it. We have most of these globally recognizable ride-sharing companies. And we work with a lot of banks and fintechs and insurances and retailers, all the verticals. But especially for the ride sharing. So when you work with the business like that, technically, they don't care about the delivery rates of the messages. Everything is about the conversions. And depending on the market, they are willing to pay more per message to utilize WhatsApp because conversions are in high 98, 99% comparing to SMS around 90. And it has much less requests for a resend of the message, which in the end of the day is also saving the cost. So just putting out there that it's not everything about marketing. And then some of the success. Maybe you recognize some of the brands, maybe they're not, apart from the Nissan. But these are the different kind of brands in the retail and e-com space around the world that has had a different kind of success with utilizing WhatsApp. You know, Nissan, 100% increase in generated leads, more than 6 times increase in the number of exchange messages. Or Multinet, 40% more qualified leads via WhatsApp, and 7% of all WhatsApp leads converted. I think that you know better than me what couple of percent of more conversions would mean for bottom numbers and for your results and your KPIs. So having these kind of results can really make a very huge impact on the businesses. Or Flower, it's an interesting, company in the use case, and I really like working with them from the Middle East, which is like flower delivery type of the business, and they got cost reduction because of it, and service achievement rate, SLA achievement rate, which is they are able to make deliveries much quicker and much more precise, which has resulted with that cost reduction. Or Club Med, chart abandonment much lower, and 1/3 of the contacts coming through the new channel. And I already mentioned Tausiel. I can also share some additional use cases or the results that are not here. There is fintech from Africa. You will be surprised what is the power and the growth of the fintechs on the continent is that they still use the channels like USSD, which are not used here, and maybe you have no idea what I said by USSD as a channel, but they utilized it a lot and still does in a lot of countries. And there was a company that always looking what is new on the market, and they tried WhatsApp. During the span of the 3 years, it's the number one most used, most dominant channel in their portfolio, where their business is completely orienting around it. But at the same time, they're still looking at the new options. I can also mention Virgin Airways from the UK. They're utilizing WhatsApp through Infobip for the check-ins before the flight, and they significantly lowered the wait times for their customers when they come to the airport. We are also doing the interesting things, like, for example, with the Qatar Airways, where their whole experience that they're having on their website or in their mobile app, you can now do on a WhatsApp business. And it's AI powered, and you can ask them any question and book the flights directly from the chat. So I hope I was able to bring you some ideas about the channel. And believe me when I said I just tapped the surface of it, and I didn't want to go in the details of how the messages looks, how the messaging works, what are the rules, because I could spend the whole afternoon talking about it. But definitely hope that it makes sense. At the same time, I already see some questions that I will be happy to answer. But to close my side of it is that turning interactions into unforgettable experiences, because every customer is part of the story. It can be a mantra, but it's also, I would say, saying what we all want to achieve for our customers. Because if the end user or the customer have the great experience with the brand, with the business, no matter the channel, but especially in this case with the WhatsApp, it's a most likely it will be a returning customer. It will be the best customer, because the customer that only clicked on your ad, came once, never made a purchase, is the most expensive one. Those that bought once, it's great, but also when presenting the results, it's high cost for depending what is the ROI. But the returning customer is the best customers, and this is how the businesses grow. Because InfoVip is one platform that is doing the billions of conversations and interactions and connecting everybody in the world. So that's all from my end. I hope it was insightful, and I'm ready for questions.
Zorko, thank you very much for the presentation. The guests certainly gathered the information they need. We have two questions. Just a sec. Can a business use their existing database used for email marketing or SMS messaging to start WhatsApp messaging?
Great question. They can. So Meta changed this rule end of last year, where initially you needed to have a special WhatsApp opt-in, but now any kind of opt-in it's valid, and you can utilize it. But the thing is how Meta checks it. Meta will never ask you to show me your opt-in database. No, it is not working like that. So how they measure it? Power is with the user. If when you receive a message, even from the person on the WhatsApp for the first time, the chat app asks you, do you recognize it? Do you want to block or report this user? The same works with the business chatting. So what is the key here? Even if you have an opt-in from the users, is that the user, let's say, expects the message in a way, or that was the recent sign up, not, let's say, the customer that you maybe interacted a couple of years back, and then all of a sudden person receives a message from the from the brand, because it will block it. And it also has the impact. Meta tracks, let's say, the usability and these reports toward the business, and if there is a high rate of the blocks and the reports, the business can be reprimanded, and it can result with the block of a sender. But let's say that's a last resort. It's more affecting the templates first.
Okay, so another one. What is the most effective way to integrate WhatsApp business into Black Friday strategy so that doesn't feel like just another promotional messaging channel, but instead builds an authentic and long-lasting relationship with customers? Long question.
It's a long question, but it's a great question. And making a feel that is just not another promotional message, it comes first with the personalization. That is not just a generic message that you send to everybody, that it has some value to the user. I would say, because the Black Friday is behind the corner and maybe you didn't utilize it before, it's like more simple use cases to run at this point of the time to get the feeling of the customer. It is, let's say, some confirmational messages or something they searched recently, or if it's a registered customer to have some information so you can get more personalized. If planning to run ads that click to WhatsApp, it's also be done, but then let's say it's more one-on-one conversation to understand what you want your customers to achieve on it, to not be just, as you mentioned, just another message, another step they need to do that are not interesting to them. Unfortunately, there is not one size fits all solution here, but I will start from personalization.
Okay, so we have a question with another question from the same person. So, good afternoon. My WhatsApp work number got blocked automatically. Somehow I flagged IE and I can recover my number. Even if I try to submit a review, I also try to contact WhatsApp through multiple ways. And it's probably because we, as a travel agency, are sending kind of the same messages to our tourists, like, how is your holiday?
So let's make sure that we talk about the same thing. Are we talking our what's a business option that you download from the App Store and register as a business and still use the phone? Or we talk about what's a business API?
So, Ana Maria, if you can respond, we have another question and then we come back to you. The last question, in addition to message interaction, how can we track certain action a user takes at the site level?
So regarding the website, we can put our SDK on your website to track those customers because we have customer data platform integrated in our stack. So we can track and connect the actions that people are doing on your website with what they are doing in the messaging. Let's say if talking more advanced use cases, but you can definitely track. Let's say if you have a chatbot on the WhatsApp. For every part of the chatbot, we can list you on the total number of interactions, how many people interacted with specific part of the chatbot, and you can see what is used most and what is not used to optimize the usage. On the website itself, we are not running your websites, but we are able to connect the insights in our CDP.
Okay, so Ana Maria says that it's WhatsApp for business.
But again, okay, let me just try to explain the difference between the what's a business and what's a business API. So what's a business is the option that you go to the App Store, you download the WhatsApp for a business on the mobile phone, and you register as a business. And you are still, let's say, a person chatting on a phone with the people, but you are represented as a business. What we talked here is what's a business API that is done through the platform. It has nothing to do with the physical phones, but it's still connected to a number itself. So if we talk about what's a business API and your number got blocked, that means that let's say the templates or let's say the usage meta algorithm something didn't like, and in that case we always ask for registration of a new number, even a new what's a business account. Yeah, so if it's a WhatsApp business app, so this is different to what I presented because it's still, let's say, manual in a way. Maybe I should have shared the difference on the beginning, but here we talk about what's a business API and how does it work. Is that you connect Infobip platform with your Facebook business account, and then you register a number there. It is the number that is not connected to any personal or this business app accounts, because the profile on the business is when you receive a message from a business on a WhatsApp, you click on the icon and then it shows you the logo of the business, green check mark, the number that is represented, and potentially even some email contacts on it. To unblock WhatsApp business app, unfortunately, only thing that you can try is with the Meta/WhatsApp support if they can able to help you out. If not, unfortunately, we don't have anything to do with that, and it's outside of the partnership and the teams that we deal directly at Meta.
Okay, Zorko, thanks again. And who knows, maybe we'll see you at another webinar, Sinaps. Vreau să vă mai menționez, așa cum am spus și la început, despre concursul pe care l-am pregătit pentru participanții de la webinar. Dacă scanați codul QR, veți și completați formularul și vă aflați printre primii 10 care au completat formularul, puteți câștiga 500 de euro la factura pentru serviciile de Black Friday la Sinaps. Și de asemenea să nu uitați că mai urmează alte 2 webinare la ora 14 cu prietenii noștri, partenerii noștri de la Chemi Cloud și cu prietenii și partenerii noștri de la Flaming Joy la ora 14 și vă sfătuiesc să veniți să intrați cu 5 minute înainte. Zorko, thanks and hope to see you soon.
Thank you for having me and have a nice rest of the day.
Thank you. Bye.